I thought I'd make a video on my new air system that I put in my shop called the Rapid Air system. But anyway, so let me flip the camera here around and I'll show you how I ran my system in here to try to keep the moisture and water out of the lines. All right, we're gonna walk out back here and I'll show you where I start at out here in the back behind the shop. I built on this little 4 foot by 5 foot compressor room, if you want to call it that or whatever, and I put little vents in it. Put 2 on the front and then 1 on each side. But I've got the air compressor mounted out here. This is a Husky 80-gallon tank, and the specs here on this compressor, it's not that big as far as the CFM goes and stuff like that, but it works for me and I hadn't really had a problem there out of it. But I've got it all straight wired in back there on the back of the wall, and we've got it running straight to the breaker box to where I can just flip a breaker on and off, and I've got the switch flipped right there to the on position, so I can just flip it on and off in there in the shop. Then down here on the bottom, whenever I had this compressor over in my other shop next door, it was just mounted straight down on the concrete, so I didn't really have a good way of getting down to drain the water out of the tank. So there was like a little bitty screw that had a hole in the center of the screw, and you had to, I just barely had enough room to like squeeze my hand under there and twist it, you know, and barely could get it closed back off very good, but it worked. I mean, I kept it drained all the time. But this one here, I just put a little ball valve here on it and put a hose, little clear hose there on it, so I can just hold it outside out here and open her up and blow the nasty junk out of the bottom of the tank. So drain it every day to prevent it from building up and getting into the lines. And then right here I just ran a hose. I've got galvanized pipe. I think that is a 1/2 inch galvanized coming in, and just got a little 3 foot hose connected onto the tank, and it works good so far. I mean, I hadn't had a problem right out of it. And my little room here I built, I just, you know, kind of, you know, I don't know, just framed it up and whatnot. And up there on the top, the top 2 before mounted to the wall, I took it and marked everything there off, and as you can see, if you can, I took and notched each little part out and to match the siding so the board fits flush against all the siding there on it. And then it's got the little foam, they call them rubbers, what the steel guys call them, but anyways, I've got them stuck in every corner, every crack, everywhere, so there can't no bees or anything like that get into the room there. So keep a lock there on it, because we've got some good neighbors, if you know what I mean. So anyway, we'll get back in here and I'll show you here what we got going on. Old muddy feet there cleaned off. So where it comes in at is right here from the other side. So it comes into the shop and 1/2 inch line down to 3/8 ball valve, and then all of this rapid air system stuff is, I mean, it's great, dude. I ain't had a problem or out of it. I ain't got a leak nowheres. Filled it up there yesterday after I put my new air dryer on, which I'll show you in a minute, and she's holding good. So the rapid air system comes with these, I think it comes with 3 of these little block systems here, and I'm still gonna get me some little 45 fittings to angle this down on a 45. But it's got the little valve here for draining water out, so that's why I ran it here coming over, just in case if water did get from here, then it'll settle down over here on this side. And then it goes up the beam and all the way over to the other side. And I think this system here I got was like $175. It came with 150, was it 100? Let me think here now. No, I think it was just 100 foot of this blue hose. So over here what I ran is, ran it over in the same setup. It's got the little water valve here on the bottom or whatever. So come out of here with galvanized, and then went on to this air reel, which is a 50 foot Northern tool made by Clutch air reel, which is jam up stuff. I got a good little Clutch welder sitting over in the corner underneath the black cover on the cart, and work jam up, man. I made a little paint shaker stand there out of it the other day. So But this here, I don't really have a moisture trap on this for running my blasting cabinet. So what I do is I run my hose that I use for painting and everything, and I come around here and show you. Well, better yet, let's go around here the other way and I'll show you. We'll follow the blue hose around. So then over here, it comes up to this T, and I believe the system comes with 2 T's and 2 or 3 of these fittings here. I want to say it was like 3 or 4, I can't remember. I had to go back and buy like 3 more of these little fittings, and they're like 14 bucks a pop, just for this little silver fitting right here. It's got a little lock ring in there that compresses down on the line. So it's kind of like PEX water line, but it's a little bigger. And so I just run it along the top of the wall over here, and goes over the top of the wall, and then she comes down to right here. All right. So right here I've got the Campbell Hausfeld, however you want to say it. Excuse me, moisture trap, you know, or water separator moisture trap here. It's got the little decent beads in it. So I got a gallon jug of those that I changed them out, and then I just got this in yesterday. It's the DeVilbiss Air Filter and Dryer. It's got great reviews there on it. Got it on Amazon for, it was around a couple $100, I think is what it was. And so it just comes out, the regulator here comes out, and then I put this on here, a little split, so I can hook my paint shaker on here, and this is my little fancy stand there I built. 2 1/2-inch steel plates and a 4-inch square tubing. So then it comes out from right here, and then the line runs around the corner and goes into the paint booth, and you know, goes in there. So keeps the water out and everything like that. So we hadn't tried it out yet, but anyways, I just wanted to show you what we got and show you how I ran my airline system. So I think it's going to do pretty good as far as keeping the water out and everything like that. So, but anyways, all right guys, that's a look at my new rapid air system. So anyways, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down in the comment section there, and I'll be sure to answer all the questions there you got or whatnot on it. So, but anyways, I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next video.